Dear Lord, help me know what to talk about in this video. Hello everybody, it's Monday morning. Filming this Jericho Green style. I should have said, good dang morning, Americans. And like I said before, just because I know of or watch someone whose videos are obviously to one side or the other doesn't make me on one side or the other. I'm in the middle. And no one's ever probably truly in the middle. But I think I am pretty in the middle. I'm at least, I'm not, what should I say? I'm not a sheep to one party. Though one party does kind of, let's put it this way, I'm in the middle, and when you're in the middle, to people on either side, you look like you're on the other side of them. And I think the people on one of those certain sides have gone on average further and further to their side, if that makes sense. So yeah, I didn't really want to go on a tangent on that, so I'm kind of done with that one, but what else am I going to talk about now? One thing that was on my mind today, and it's been on my mind for years, and I don't know if I've touched on this. I think I might have touched on this partly, and I also hope this is recording my voice, because it would suck to get home and have a 10-minute video of nothing, and then have to do the show over, and it's very hard to do this kind of thing and repeat. If I like what I said, repeat it the way I liked it prior. So anyway, for years I'm thinking about what voting needs, the process. So I'm a big fan of third-party candidates, and I thought at one point the answer to being stuck with voting either Republican or Democrat, since if you don't vote Republican or Democrat, you're wasting your vote. As if voting for the loser, someone who's going to lose, makes you a loser. It's not like I said before, it's not a game where if you vote for the winner, you win. I mean, unless you really wanted that guy to win, and then in that case, you win. But voting for someone you don't want to vote for and they win, that's not a win. It's at best a consolation prize. So I thought, if all the third parties and independents unified into a party that has no party lines, that would be a good counter. Here's the problem, though. Eventually, that party will amass people mainly who lean to one side or the other. So the candidates will probably lean once, the candidate they end up getting through the primaries or whatever, however they selected, will be seen as leaning one side or the other and take votes from the candidate they most resemble between the two big parties. So all you're doing is helping another party by taking away votes from their opponent. The third party thing, much as I liked it and put effort into it in Facebook pages and groups, I think the real answer is voting reform. And this is my plan. First off, if you want to be president, you get the amount of signatures you need, and then bam, you're in the group. And then the next step is debates and campaigning, but debates is the main thing. If you get the signatures, you get to be in debates. None of this, you have to poll this amount. No, if you get the amount of signatures, you get to be in debate. If you want to raise the amount of signatures you need to run, okay. Or if you wanted to make it where, and this might be something to change later, if you want to make it to where you get a certain amount of signatures in each state, and you have to have all 50 states be in the election or into the debates, that's fine too, maybe. I don't know. There's some details in the plan that need worked out. But if you're in the group of candidates, you get to be in a debate. If there's 25 candidates and some station, channel, network, whatever, wants to do a debate, it's like, well, there's 25 candidates. You have to do the debates as even and fairly as possible. So you can do one debate with 25 candidates, which would probably achieve nothing. You can do two debates with 12 and 13. You can do three debates with be like 8, and two groups of 8 and one group of 9. If you get my drift, five debates with 5 different candidates. As long as you get them all in, get them mainly the same amount of time to talk, cool. And then every network who does a debate, that's what they gotta do. And if people drop out, then you can change how you do it. So then the next step is the primaries. This mess where the early states, and this is true, they influence heavily on who moves on. You get the first or second primary, or I forget the name of what Iowa caucus out of the way. You got candidates who are like, oh, I'm gonna drop out because I don't think I'm gonna win. Well, you got candidates now dropping out before some states even are on the horizon to vote in a primary. Some states don't have a meaningful primary to vote in because other states have decided it. That stuff should be all one day. And this is how I would do it. No party primaries. Everyone who's in the group of candidates are on the ballot. You vote for as many as you want. I mean, it'd be stupid to vote for none or all, but vote for as many as you want, and you're pretty much saying, yeah, I'm cool with him moving on to the next phase of the interview, so to speak. I'm cool with that guy moving on to the next phase. Not him, not her, yes him. Oh, that chick is good too. No offense to people, women, men, whatever, who don't like the term chick. Anywho, so after that, the two candidates with the most okays, votes, to go to the second phase of the interview process, so to speak, move on to the general election, and then that is pretty much where we are now. Well, not really now, because there's like 5 candidates. You just have the 2. So no one's pulling from any other of the candidates. Everyone's had their 2 cents of who they're willing to possibly become president, and then the top 2 move on. I don't know how that wouldn't be fair. You can write in the candidates. But I wanted to do an experiment. There's 5 candidates right now. I meant to look it up, because I don't know the names of the Green Party and Libertarian Party, but there's 5 candidates from what I gather: Trump, Biden, Kanye West, the Green Party candidate, and the Libertarian candidate. What I want you to do in the comments is pretend this is a primary and write the names of the candidates you'd be cool to move on to a general election. Like if we were going to narrow those 5 down to 2, which one or ones, vote for 1 to 4, not all 5, because then you're just wasting your time, you'd want to see in the next, go head to head to become president. If that makes sense. Any question, comments, or what you think of my idea, leave that in the comments too. Also, like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, send me money. Oh wait, I don't have a Patreon or GoFundMe or any of that stuff up. Well, we do have, Back to Back does have a Patreon, but we're not ready to release that yet. But keep your eye out. And go follow all the other Back to Back channels and Back to Back Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff. Peace.